There, hi there, hello there. What is going on? Coming here to do a reading for you. So you may have been dealing with a lot of heavy feelings that you've been, had to come into acceptance. Something that that you really have had to dive deep into yourself and heal. Really facing the parts of yourself, your light and your shadow, with that acceptance card. You're someone that is a free spirit, and I feel like normally you are someone that is always radiating positivity. So this being stuck in the feels card here, that may have been difficult for you to plunge your way through. So I feel like you're being asked to get back into the positive, back into great gratitude. Really just radiate that positivity. Grounding yourself near water or getting into a saltwater bath would be a great place. Also really meditating and integrating these feelings, whatever it is that you've gone through lately. We are going through the last bit of, the year of the snake. So we're doing a lot of final shedding as we approach the year of the horse. And you are actually doing an amazing job because you have recognition coming to you. Like you might actually be famous with this card. It's about being publicly recognized for something. You could be a true speaker or somebody that is just standing in their truth. You could be like maybe telling your story of what you've conquered, whatever this feelings were over here. I feel like listening to your inner knowing, you are very intuitive and you have the answers inside of you. This is reminding me of the High Priestess card. So following your intuition is what's leading you to this recognition. So if you get any like intuitive hunches, nudges, or downloads of something that you're working on or to work on something specific, then make sure you follow that because that's what's going to lead to your flowers, baby. So what is this over here? You have feelings. So we have the Four of Wands here. So you could have really been working on your stability. You could have moved locations. You could be decorating your house or redecorating. But there's something about you could have really just been going through with your stability lately and working through that. And, healing that is really, that's a hero's journey that you're on. So, any sort of stagnant energy that you had is really about to move forward, go charging forward here in this year. The horse coming up with the chariot coming in here. So the chariot is fast action. So you could be walking your chosen path with this path and the feet. Maybe you like to go barefoot. What is this? Two of Swords, Judgment. Ten of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the World. Okay, so it looks to me that you have made a decision to see those painful parts in your life, the things that we don't want to see with the Two of Swords and Judgment, and any sort of betrayals that you had with friendships, work, collaborations. You have decided to close out those cycles. Maybe you've done so just with your intuition, with these other cards around here. But you've definitely had some painful endings that you've gone through. You could feel like you've been stabbed in the back, possibly set up too with the picture of this. There's like this girl that's falling on swords that, it's like a setup. She was meant for it. So you could feel like somebody set you up for something. the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're on your way to victory and success. So this is again like this, or you could, excuse me, this is a Six of Swords. So that's about smooth sailing towards calmer waters. You could have chosen your peace instead of getting into this, you know, this energy of this, whatever this betrayal was that you've been through. You could be a light worker or an earth angel. I feel like you're on the healing journey. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you've sowed a lot of beautiful seeds that are about to come into fruition. You could be starting a business or a business person. Yeah, you have turned your pain into power. You are manifesting something, something creative that you really love to do. The Devil, let's see. Why is the Devil here? Seven of Cups. So there is some degree of illusion around you. What is this? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Put these back and see if they come back up, because a whole bunch came out at once. So I want to see. The Tower. What is this? What is going on? The Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. So you could have had a toxic relationship that ended recently. Some amount of lying, cheating, and stealing in some degree that caused a major tower in your life. You could have really been following your heart, and this person could have come in very passionately, very player-like, and really thrown you off of your game here. Looks like they wanted you to be, they were in very low vibrational energy, and they were lying to you in some way, trying to possibly steal your generational happiness and wealth. Well done. What else is going on here? The Moon. So yeah, these people did something in secret. It could have been a group here with the Moon. And there's a whole group of people here. So we have the King of Cups. So I feel like in spite of all of this, you've remained very grounded, even though it's caused a lot of heavy energy that you have been integrating, had you in your feelings, what was that other one? Trying to get into acceptance. Drop that card over there. So yeah, you've been having to get into acceptance over whatever betrayal this was that you went through. This could have been a group of people that were in low vibrational, devil-like energy, and tried to lie to you and cause secretly cause you a lot of hurt and grief, cause towers in your life. But you chose peace and victory and closed out this cycle and moved away from this situation. Five of Wands. Yeah, there was jealousy, envy, and competition surrounding you. The Emperor. So I feel like you just decided to stand in your power. Let's see. You could be a Taurus, or the Ankh could be of significance. You could wear a uniform. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, this could have put you in your head, given you sleepless nights or anxiety. Yeah, you could have been feeling like kind of sad over what happened here. Trying to get your balance back, your mojo back with Temperance here. Anything else, Holy Spirit, before I close it out? Yeah, these people caused you, dang, 9 and 10 of Wands. This has made you feel extremely heavily burdened. Live music could be of significance to you. You could like to go see live music. But yeah, this is, whatever this was caused you to be heavily overburdened. And I feel like you're just getting to the point where you are laying your burdens down with the 10 of Wands here. That means you're almost at the end. I don't want to close it here on a negative note. What about this recognition? Holy Spirit, what's that about? The Hanged Man. Yeah, so this is in reverse. So whatever pause that you've been on with the Hangman in reverse, that's about to, like I said earlier with the Chariot, any sort of stagnant energy as you've integrated this chaos, these tower moments, and this backstabbing. As you integrate that, things are going to start picking up again for you. So, not to worry. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. You're about to get your good karma coming in. The tides are turning, I just heard. And the truth about this might come to light. Also, you may have gone into hermit, gone within, and just done the really, the heavy healing work that's required. That's what we're supposed to do instead of just, not accepting these feelings. And even if your positivity for a while was affected, don't worry, because that's all about to change and go back to normal. So I'm going to close this reading out here for the TikTok, but in a second I'm going to go, I'm going to finish this up and get into the extended over on the YT. So I hope you'll join me there and we'll get a little bit deeper into this. All right, thanks. Okay, we're going to get into this extended here and see if we can get a little more information here. Anything else, Holy Spirit? I feel like that one needed to come out. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So butterflies could be, it could be of significance, confirmation birth there. You could wear a flower headband, or in spring, that could be when you're receiving this recognition and you're feeling completely back to your normal self, where you're back into this positive, radiating positive energy. Maybe raising your vibration back to where you feel at most positive, where you're with this beautiful magnetic aura. So first light, beginning a new cycle. So yeah, you're beginning a new cycle of peace and harmony. Your seeds are sowing. So I feel like in this, it does show like a winter tree, but it shows like all the seasons there. So you could work with the seasons. Yeah, again, transformation, another confirmation. Yeah, you've gone through a huge transformation. You could feel it resonate with a phoenix, where you've actually, like, the old you has completely died and been born anew. And it says a fresh new way of living emerges. So you could be changing the way that you see things, the way that you do things. Changing jobs, moving, perhaps. And then this says, voyage through the heart. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Love flows through you and to you. So, You could really have been working with your heart chakras, your inner wisdom, your inner healing, and really come into self-love, self-acceptance. And as I said, going through that healing, that's not for the faint of heart. So this is vast vistas, expand your horizons. So perhaps you have a concept of where you're going that's a little bit in the box. And Spirit is asking you to also just kind of maybe play bigger, think outside the box, I'm also getting, and also to detach from your outcome. I forgot that was also part of that acceptance card in the mermaids. In your manifestations, you put the heart in, work right, but then you kind of detach from the outcome. And it was saying that the outcome that the Most High, that the Holy Spirit, your spirit team, your spirit guides, the universe, whatever you want to call it, what they have planned for you is so much bigger than you can ever expect. So if things aren't going exactly the way that you had thought that they would flow, they are, don't think that you do not give up and think that you have lost, because that was all part of the learning curve, the initiation, the part of the healing journey and learning how to integrate all these energies, because I see you are manifesting beautiful, beautiful things for yourself. You have, you could be traveling with this vast vistas. You may be seeing all sorts of new things. You may be finding new ways of expressing yourself. You could be a writer. You could write music or sing music, play music in some way. There's something you're doing from your heart that is spreading love throughout the planet. Anything else from this, Holy Spirit? View from above, get the big picture. So I feel like that's what you've decided. You decided to take the high road, and whatever sort of conflict this was over here, you may consult with your higher self, with your guides, with the Most High, your intuition, and really take a while to get the big picture before you make any decisions. If not, you're being advised to do so. Miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. So you are literally manifesting miracles right now. You could resonate with Aladdin or genies. So there could be, it's up to you to decide, but these people that caused this conflict or betrayal, whatever it was, they may want to clear the air with you. It says distant thunder. So at some time in the future, they may want to clear the air. So that's up to you, what you decide to do with that, whether that's something that you want or something that you do not want. Let's going to get a little more tarot and see what else we have. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, and Ascended Masters, any further advice, please and thank you. Three of Pentacles. So you're going to have new collaborations coming in, new friendships, new work opportunities. For some of you, it could be new love, romantic relationships. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you decided to walk away from conflict. You followed your intuition, your higher guidance, and walked away and chose your higher self, your peace, yourself. And you're about to be rewarded with miracles. The Hanging Man. Yeah, so this has maybe given you, it's forced you to see things from a different perspective, but you've learned a lot. I just heard from it. Yeah, you're about, oh wow, you're about to get a blessing of something new, an Ace of Pentacles. So you could be getting a new financial opportunity or a blessing of a new relationship for some of you, like I said, with the Two of Cups there. New love. But I feel like also you are getting a blessing of something financial here. You could have had, again, this energy, 555, this energy of heavy competition around you with the Five of Swords. This is the energy of somebody that wanted to win at all costs. So Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody might have an offer for you. What is this Knight of Pentacles? Holy Spirit. Page of Cups. Somebody may want to apologize, so they're reiterating that somebody may want to apologize to you and to make sure and follow your heart when it comes to that. What is this with the Five of Swords? Why? Ten of Swords again. Yeah, somebody stabbed you in the back. It could have given you, made you feel like you were in a mental prison. So like you didn't know which way to go, possibly which way to go. Yeah, again, Nine of Wands wanted to make you feel very wounded and overwhelmed. Why? Why did they do that? Nine of Swords, 9-9 could be of significance. So, yeah, this person either is having sleepless nights and anxiety over what they did to you, or for wanted to give you sleepless nights and anxiety. Yeah, you could have been having could have been in no contact with someone with the Eight of Wands. They could have just, you could have not heard from them. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands is like messages. So somebody could have ghosted you in some way, or tried to just project negative energy towards you. Or, yeah. This person is receiving negative karma for this. They also did not want you to close out this cycle. So it's also giving me like a narcissist empath paradigm, or like runner chaser dynamic. So that's one of the tactics there, where they like to like freeze you out, make you afraid to confront them, so that you just kind of shut down and you get this like frozen out, no messages type of energy. But they didn't want you to close out the cycle with them, with the world in reverse. But we already saw that you have closed it out with the world upright over there. Anything else, Holy Spirit? The Seven of Pentacles. Again, yes, you've sown beautiful seeds. Perhaps you actually sew sleeves, like maybe you could make blouses or clothes. But the Seven of Pentacles, you're investing in something. You've sowed beautiful seeds, and it's time for you to harvest them. You're on your way to this victory and recognition. So this drama over here, you know, it could have slowed you down for a while, but it also was a huge learning curve for you. So it looks like you are alchemizing this. You're turning your pain into your power. You're standing in your power here. So whatever conflict that was sent at you, you chose your higher self, your peace, yourself, to pour into yourself, and you chose peace and harmony to sail towards smoother waters. So that's absolutely, you know, congrats to you, because that is not easy. Anything else? A couple of these messages here. This is the messages of the cosmic. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. So I feel like that is already what you are. If not, then if you did not already know, authenticity is the highest level of the highest vibration that you can be. So standing in your authenticity, whatever that is, you know, that is extremely empowering, and also magnetic and attractive. When somebody really is authentically themselves, you can't beat that. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. So stand 10 toes down in whatever it is, whatever passionate pursuit that you're following, whatever really lights you up, however it is that you're following your heart. Go all in. Stop pushing against what is, align with it, and move on. So this is, again, about just getting into acceptance. So yeah, somebody screwed you over. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody was jealous, full of jealous and envy, competition, and had the energy of wanting to win at all costs. So, you know, accept that that happened, that you learn a lot. At the bottom of the deck, we have look around for some signs. The universe is speaking to you. So there's a guitar on this. So again, you could be a musician or play the guitar, write music, sing. Okay, so I think I am going to end this message here. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. All right, take care. Bye-bye.